Hello. Let me put out my notifications, give people a couple minutes to get on in here before I start diving into the depths of what today's stream is gonna be, but it's not gonna be a fun one. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'll do a round of Spelunky before I get into the heavy stuff. Hi everyone, hi VOD watchers, hi Seriebot. What do you say today? You hear about the two thieves who stole a calendar? They each got 6 months. I hate this bot sometimes. I love it, but I hate it. This bot drives me up the wall sometimes. I love some silly play on word dad jokes, but they do in fact succeed at making me feel pain, which is what they're supposed to do. That is their function after all. Alright. Kill that lizard. Perfect. I saw Percy up here. Or I heard Percy up here. Where the fuck is Percy? Did I hear Percy? Am I crazy? Oh, Percy's down there. Oh, that's easy. That's easy to get to. Hi, Natalie and Dankster. What's up? Also, cool, Natalie, that you changed your Twitch name. Heck yeah. Congratulations. Hi. Hello, everybody. What's up? Like I was saying when no one was around and I was just talking to the VOD. Self, you know what I'm talking about today. It's okay. You can watch the VOD later. Hi, I'm not... Yesterday was rough, but I'm doing better. I want to talk about it, but I want to give people a few minutes here to... Ooh, wait, this is a great shop. This is a perfect shop. This is an excellent shop, actually. Between the spike shoes... Okay, well, this is an unfortunate look. Okay, that's nice that he wasn't as much of a problem as he could have been. I do also want the skeleton key, since I can get that. Perfect. Look at that. Okay. Well, not a flawless... Not a flawless theft. Hi, Gavin. I'm sorry, you might not want to watch this at work. I appreciate you being here, though. Hi, I hope you are all doing well. Also, thanks for the gift sub. I'm sure Dankster's gonna appreciate that, Riddles. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I said I'm gonna give it a run. Oh, okay, more gift subs. Are we just in for the gift sub train, Riddles? Is that what's gonna happen? You're gonna gift everyone a sub before you have to go to work? I feel like that's what you would do on a day like today. I probably should have saved this stream for tomorrow, but I don't know, it's on my mind and I need to... That's fine. One more run before I get... Okay. Well, it'd be nice if I hit the right button. One more run and then I dive into the what's going on while also dying. How about that? That's you're already working? Why? This is not a stream you want to tune into while working. I appreciate the gift subs, but my guy, okay, you know what? I trust your judgment. Hi. Yeah. Okay, I guess, you know what? There's enough people here. I can't think of anyone else who would want to hear about this. It is Friday. You're so right, bestie. I can't think of anyone else who I want to share this information with without... I guess I'll just go on to it. I have been having some medical... It's not HRT related. Probably not HRT related stuff. I'm mostly... Why is this backwards? What? How the fuck are you there? What the... Huh? Why are you there? Hello? Sorry, I forgot. I forgot I wasn't in studio mode. Why is that happening? Uno, why? I didn't realize that was happening. I might know how to fix that, but I wanna... If I do that, is it gonna disable the audio too? Hold on, I have an idea. This is dumb. I hope this works. I doubt it, but I hope it does. It probably won't. Hold on. What if I set the transform to be invisible? I just set it to 0 pixels of size. Boom. Did that work? We'll find out later, I guess. We'll find out later, I guess. Okay. Yes. Hi. Everyone's here that I wanted to be here, I suppose. I don't have any reason to hold off any longer. I've been having some weird medical issues that are probably not HRT related. My doctor doesn't seem to think they're HRT related. I've been having pretty rough IBS recently. And I thought that was HRT related because estrogen can increase your chances of IBS from like, I think without estrogen, it's like about 5%, and with estrogen, it's 15%. So I'm like, that was about to be expected. I wasn't too upsetty or out of the ordinary to be getting weird shits. And we thought, hey, there's a few other things that could be as well. Let's try and check. Let's get tests done, and why not? We thought, hey, maybe the magnesium I was on to help prevent my migraines might have been causing it, which definitely can't happen. I don't need this key. I'm not gonna go for a Cosmic Ocean run today. Well, imagine this be the stream where I get Cosmic Ocean again, though. But most likely, we were like, hey, let's just get some tests just in case. It's probably the magnesium. So I stopped magnesium, and it stopped for a little bit, and then it came back, and we're like, okay, well, what's going on? We checked the tests, and the test didn't tell us much about specifically the IBS, but it did have a few new concern. Hi, Bowser. Okay, I should probably throw something at you. Hold on. It did reveal a few other concerning things. First and foremost, being my ANA titer, which most people don't know what that means. If you do know what that means, yeah, it's my anti-nuclear antibodies. They're testing the presence of antibodies that are killing me, which isn't fun. Usually having that is indicative of an autoimmune disorder, which, hey, we knew that would probably happen. There are immune disorders in my family. I think my mom has them. Her mom had them. I think her sister might have one. I don't know. I'm not 100% certain. But yeah, that's not fun. We're like, hey, we're at least figuring it out. We got tests. We can investigate, try to learn more, and identify what all this is specifically. Let's do jungle. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? I've got no reason to go to Volcana. I'm not hoping for this to be a long run. So yeah, we got some test results saying, hey, I probably have an autoimmune disorder. It's not enough information to know which autoimmune disorder yet. There's some evidence for it being Sjogren's. There's some evidence for it being rheumatoid arthritis. We thought originally it might have been lupus, but further tests said, hey, it's probably not lupus. Hi, Carnelian, what's up? How you doing? This is not going to be a positive stream. I'm going to be real with you here. Yeah. So that happened, and we're like, well, okay, that doesn't inherently explain what's going on with all the IBS stuff. Why am I shitting so much? What's going on there? So we're like, okay, let's get a few more tests going, try to figure that out as well. Took some samples of my shits, my fecal matter is the professional term. If I want to be professional, I don't really care too much. Don't fight that guy. Don't fight that guy. Oh, do fight this guy, actually. I don't want to deal with that guy. Are you okay, buddy? Are you doing all right? He's having a tough time right now. We all are. I get it. So we took some fecal matter tests to try and figure out, hey, okay, let's see what's going on there. I don't know how to get around this guy. This guy's gonna be a problem for sure. This is a very struggling location. Okay, whatever. I'm cursed now. That might as well happen. Yeah, we took some tests of my fecal matter, and we're like, hey, see what's going on there. The fecal matter tests revealed even less likelihood of me having an autoimmune disorder, and more likelihood of me having something else, something concerning. There was blood in my shits, which is hey, fun fact, not good. You do not want that. So yeah, shit, literally. That still doesn't inherently mean anything yet. It could still be that. I don't know. There's a lot of things this could be, and we're not certain what it's. But the concern is obviously the big one. There's a chance that it could be colon cancer. There's a chance it could be a ton of other things, and there's a chance it might just be an autoimmune disorder, or nothing. Maybe I have some sort of silly anal infection because I had too much gay sex. There's always a possibility of something else. But yeah, that was not fun to find out about. So I got that test result back yesterday. Spent a lot of time crying because that sucks, obviously, if it is cancer. Fuck, that is hell. I'm not excited for that, obviously. And also, of course this has to happen right after I quit the job that gave me insurance to pursue my full-time freelance dream. Yeah, excellent timing for that, if it is cancer. Like, whatever it is, I don't have health insurance right now, so my doctor's like, hey, do everything you can to get insurance if possible. If you're able to get insurance, do it now. So I am rapidly looking into possibilities of that happening, because even if it's not cancer, whatever this is going to be expensive. The next step is going to be a colonoscopy, which is about $2,500. Yeah, it's a lot of money. I hope I find out too. That's the one thing I'm most confident in the medical system for. They're expensive and they don't often work, but holy shit, they at least are good at figuring things out. They know how to test stuff and learn things. Yeah, I know you do, because you've been through this. You've been through something similar there. Okay, whatever. Yeah, this is definitely a concerning thing. So one of the things that I did in my pursuit of like, hey, let's figure out if I can get on insurance, is I called my mom. Because I'm under 26, I'm 24 right now, I'll be turning 25 in, oh fuck, just about a week, maybe just over a week. I'll be turning 25 pretty soon. But I can technically be on my parents' insurance until I'm 26. I've already been off of the parents' insurance when I got my own insurance at my full-time job, and I'm asking, hey, is there any possible way of me getting back on my parents' insurance at this point? And my mom's like, I don't know. I'll investigate that and try to figure it out. I am so young. Yeah, that's... Yeah, sometimes it gets put into perspective how much of a child I am. But yeah, I called my mom and had to explain all of this to her, which... That was not fun. Oh, that was not a fun phone call. Sorry. Yeah, so, as part of that, she wanted to know what medications I was on so that she could tell. I do think how young I am. It was probably going to decrease the likelihood of being cancer, which is, you know, it's probably something else. Most likely it's something else. My doctor said it's very low on her radar, but it is on her radar, and it's scary, you know? Ooh, shotgun. Lovely. Man with a shotgun, man has returned. I'm even doing face cam again! Oh, I can even say I'm man with a shotgun, man now. Oh, that's beautiful. That's an ancient channel meme, holy shit. Yeah, so that was not a fun call. She asked me, hey, what medications am I on? Because she wants to, you know, get that information in her insurance and say, hey, with Seth, well, not Seth, because she, you know, of course calls me by my real name still, using... with the medications that Seth is on, is that going to increase my likelihood of getting insurance or something like that? Yeah, colon cancer should be fairly easy, all things considered, but it's still cancer. It's still not gonna be fun. So yeah, I told her what medications I'm on, including HRT, which was a very unfortunate way to come out to my mom. She did not know I was trans. So that was a silly surprise for her. She's like, I don't really know what to do with this information, and honestly, I think that's the best reaction I could have gotten. You know what? It's better than it could have been. There was a time where I think she would have yelled at me for that, but time has changed. She's grown. I've grown. I think yeah, exactly. She's doing better than she once did with queer stuff, which I'm proud of. I'm glad to see that growth in her. Sorry, if I keep talking, I'm gonna cry. Okay. Good news is, up until the dark level, this run's going well. Yeah, I mainly just want to talk about it with y'all at some point. Figured starting early, I don't think it's cancer. Most likely it's not cancer. I've been thinking with my doctor about it. It's the tests have revealed it's not celiac. It's not, what's the other one? There's celiac and there's Crohn's. And evidence from my blood test reveal it's most likely not those. But again, they also reveal there's a lot of things that it could theoretically be, could theoretically not be. We truly do not know. All we can do is see the list of possibilities and try to prepare for them. And the next step is going to be a colonoscopy, which makes me feel like an old man. I'm not. It smells like the lizard in here. Ugh. We could talk in DMs. That's fair. I do appreciate that. If there's something we need to talk about, yeah, feel free to hit me up in DMs about that. But yeah, it's even if it's not cancer, just the thought that it was cancer scared the hell out of me yesterday. This is a very awkward time to be gifting subs, Andrew. Thank you. Hi. It's about this stuff. That's fair. I understand. I'm not gonna ask you to reveal anything you don't want to talk about on stream. Obviously, I'm here to talk about it. Mainly just because whatever happens next, I'd like there to be, you know, some sort of log or record of what's been happening to me. If this does wind up being something that kills me, then it would be nice to have something out here on YouTube where people can, or yeah, this is gonna be a VOD on YouTube, where people are gonna be like, hey, we can at least see what Seth's experience for this whole thing was as a recent egg crack on her transness, who got cancer, had to come out as a result of. There's a lot going on with this, y'all. There's so many parts. This is such a strange, unique situation. I mean, it's not wholly unique because people get cancer. People have horrible things happen to them, and I want something of me. If this is worse, if this is the worst case scenario, it'd be nice to you know, at least have a record talking about it. I know a lot of people are super shy about this stuff on Twitch and YouTube, and I'm like, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be hiding things from my chat and from my fans and my friends. Feels weird doing that. Again, most likely it will not. Most likely this is not cancer. Most likely it could be literally anything else. Most likely it's an autoimmune disorder, which is survivable. It's not going to be fun, but it's survivable. Some autoimmune disorders even curable, which I found out recently. I thought all autoimmune disorders were like permanent things like AIDS that you just live with for the rest of your life and you get treatment to make it better. Apparently some of them are truly curable, and I did not know that. So that's good. That's good to know. There's a chance AIDS might be curable too, by the way. They're very close to figuring out options for that. And then obviously current administration kind of stopped that from happening. But yeah, that fun little science developments. But yeah, it's just whatever's going on. Even if this isn't a bad thing, even if this is just very small and I'm over anxious about something that winds up not being that big of a deal, I still want to have a log. I still want to talk about it with y'all. Make sure everyone's in the loop. You're aware of what's going on, because it's scary. I'm scared. And I think it's important to admit that. I think there's value in talking about it and just telling people, hey, I'm going through a tough time. I'm not some infallible virtual deer. I'm a person that's going through some fuck shit right now. Also, speaking, look, we mentioned how all this started with IBS. My shit really is fucked right now. It's bad. I poop like 5 to 6 times every morning. I'm gonna be honest. Even before starting the stream, I was ready to start the stream 4 times and had to like step away because I'm like, oh, I feel the urge coming. If I don't take care of this, I will shit myself on stream. And you know what? If I shit myself, I'm gonna die to the bat. Actually, I didn't die to the bat. I strategically took 1 damage there to the bat in order to not, because the only way I was gonna survive that and not take damage is if I drop my bow, and then yeah, I'm like, I might as well just take the bat damage and not die that way. Ooh, I'm not taking the teleporter. I'm not taking 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 the teleporter. That will kill me instantly. Yahoo! Okay. I did not see the Vlad, or the drill for Vlad. So I think this isn't a Vlad level, but we'll see when we get down to the bottom. I do have enough bombs even if I don't do the drill. Perfect. Okay, it's not Vlad. Wonderful! Okay, that was a little scary, Potaboo guy. But yeah, I just want to talk and get my mind off things. And I've been talking with a few of my friends, like one-on-ones. The people who are closest to me, I've discussed this all with them already. Like my roommate, my close IRL friends, some of my non-IRL friends that I'm extremely close with. It's been nice having them to talk through yesterday. They kind of helped me get my mind off things. After I did all the editing stuff I needed to do yesterday, I just watched my roommate play Deltarune. Because she just finished chapter 3, and that was really nice. It was just fun and comforting, chilling with her, watching her get through all that. You know, just playing this silly little game. It helped a lot yesterday, and that's okay. That was a very unfortunate bat. I appreciate that, Argo. Thank you. I will probably hit you up and talk about this stuff. I don't know what the next steps are going to be. I just want to figure out what's going on with me. And I want to keep you all in the loop. I wanted to make sure you're aware of what's happening. Because the alternative would just be disappearing and doing a big update stream years, or not years, but like months later when all this is said and done, say, hey, we figured out what's going on, and no one knows that why I disappeared. It's like, hey, this is why I disappeared for a while. I don't want that to happen. Even if I am like healthy and even if I am fully healthy and that update video at the end is just, oh yeah, I went through a weird medical rough patch, but I'm back now. I'm like, I'd rather just tell you about it now. Make sure you're aware of what's happening. Whee! Hi, little lizard. I did revert a lot of my visual mods here, but I think the Buzzy Beetle as lizard ones I kind of got bored of. I wanted the regular lizards back. Those are, I like my lizard friends. My lizards are nice. They make me happy. I mean, with the key right here, why not go for it? Okay. Yeah, it's, put plainly, I hope I don't die too. Very, simplified way to phrase it. But yeah, I really hope I don't die. For the longest time in my life, I've been kind of laissez-faire. I'm like, I've lived a good life, I'd be okay if I died. Fuck that. I have lived a good life, I would be okay if I died. I don't want to. I want to spend as much time as I can here and kick it. I'm like, my life is getting to a really good position right now, where I'm really happy with who I am and who I'm becoming and the job stuff I'm doing, and it's... I don't want this all to end. I'm having a great time. I'm having a really good time. I saw a friend I don't get to see very often the other day. Her and I hang out like maybe once, twice a month, maybe. I want to hang out with her more. She's awesome. But she said, ever since I quit my old job and started like doing video editing full time, I've seen much happier, and I feel like that's gonna dip a bit for the next couple weeks or so at least. But yeah, we're I don't lose that. I've been having a good time. I've been having a good section of my life right now, and I don't wanna change that yet. I'm not ready to go. And if I go, I go. If again, truly worst case scenario, if this is cancer, if it's further along than we think, if everything's horrible, say lovey. I at least got to do good things with my life before that happened. Because I am very lucky and fortunate to know the people that I know, and to have done the things that I do. I don't know very many people who have been willing to take the plunge to quit the monotony of corporate America and pursue their passion as a career. And the fact that I was able to do that already is... I think it's wonderful, and I'm very glad I've been able to do that. That's an achievement, and I'm very proud of that. And damn it, I'm gonna keep doing it if I can. I want to fight as hard as possible. But yeah, we're gonna look into insurance options, try to figure out what's affordable and not. We're gonna look into other ways. I'm really just gonna hope that this colonoscopy reveals good things. That's the main thing. Colonoscopy is gonna tell me what's happening to my butt. They're gonna look at my colon and say we're gonna solve all the problems, or we're gonna at least identify all the problems with it. I'm like, hell yeah. Can you also identify how I can become a better bottom, please? That would save me some time. Yeah, something tells me I probably won't be able to be a bottom for a bit while this all is going on. Which, hey, that makes sense. That's a valid trade. I'd be alright with not putting stuff in my butt for a bit if it means solving whatever's happening down there. They upgrade my bottoming powers? Do they really? I don't know if they upgrade my bottoming powers, because I don't know if I want to get into what makes me a good bottom, but I kind of want to. That'd be really funny to get into on this stream of all things. Because if things do go horribly wrong, if this winds up being cancer and if I do pass away, people are going to watch this and they're going to hear me talk about what makes me a good bottom, and that's going to be objectively funny. That is good. That's the best part. If even in the worst possible option happens, they're gonna have a very silly laugh when they watch this VOD later. That's the main thing here. I mean, screw it. Yeah. Hi, Mom. If you wind up watching this down the line, plug your ears. I've been told the other day, not the other day. It's been a couple weeks now. The reason why I'm such a good bottom is because I'm tight all the way through. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it's nice. It's pretty cool, I guess. Oh, hello. You gotta go back to work? Yeah, right as we're talking about the funny sex stuff. Mm-hmm, sure, yeah. Have a good work day, Argo. I know, it is absolutely insane behavior. Okay, well, that was fun. Yeah, hi, Noelle, what up? I'm not gonna deal with the poison there. But yeah, that's, your bus just came in. That's fair. Don't be on Twitch. Don't get in trouble at work, Argo. Be careful. Got worried, so you want to check in? Hi, I appreciate it. You kind of missed a lot of the heavy stuff. TLDR, I've had some weird concerns. We thought what might have just been OBS, it might not be OBS. We're gonna get a colonoscopy to figure out what exactly it is. Most likely, I have an autoimmune disorder. We don't know which one. There is a slim chance I have colon cancer. Emphasis on slim. It is very slim. It doesn't look incredibly likely, but just the thought of it terrifies me, and I had a rough day yesterday crying about that. And by crying, I mean thinking about that, because I'm a manly man. I'm not allowed to cry. That is, honestly, I do think I wouldn't have cried yesterday if it weren't for the HRT, and I do also think I needed to cry yesterday. Going through that, that was bad timing. No worries. I mean, I appreciate that, Andrew. I'm not too worried about like view analytics and all that stuff. You can dip out if you wish to. But thank you for tuning in, for popping in here. It's nice to always see you. Yeah, I have seen you mention a few places that you've been having some stuff going on. I didn't know how similar it was. I'm sorry that you're going through that too. This sucks. This is not fun. I swear to God, if this is just some weird side effect of HRT that no one's told me about yet, and we're both just going through the same thing, and it's not as big of a deal as we're making it out to be, then I'm going to fight every single one of my doctors who didn't tell me this might happen. I'm going to fight them. Like, okay, come on. Why did I should have sacrificed that turkey. That would have been better. Yeah, my doctor and I are trying to figure out, hey, what, if anything, this could be. We thought at first it might be my migraine medication. We thought it might be some supplements I was taking to help prevent migraines. We thought it could be literally there are a handful of different things we could think of. We thought it might be dairy or gluten, and so I tested those, tried not drinking those or eating those for a bit, and that didn't seem to help at all. And then between the ANA titer, the anti-nuclear antibodies, which are, you know, autoimmune disorder stuff, and now my colonoscopy, or not my colonoscopy, but my stool sample. If it turns out it's hemorrhoids, that would be funny. I don't think it's hemorrhoids though, because like I can sit, I'm comfortable sitting. I think most likely, if I were to take just a guess based on my own knowledge of my symptoms and nothing else, like my lack of medical knowledge here, I would probably say it's chagrins. I do historically have dry mouth, just pretty consistently. My mouth doesn't like remaining wet, so I'm like, hey, that's a symptom of chagrins. Maybe it's that. I don't know what chagrins would be doing to my butthole, but something's happening down there. Also, yeah, I changed the ad settings. Hopefully ads are not going to be as long, but they still have to happen. I cannot disable ads. I found out that you can't disable ads even if you are a like not an affiliate, which sucks. Why is my Twitch chat so small? Has that always been small? Am I crazy? I'm crazy. I'm losing my mind. Why did I bring the key? I have a skeleton key. I'm stupid. Dry mouth as in I have to keep moving saliva in your mouth to keep it dry, as in like my lips are always dry and I need to constantly be drinking water. I don't know if you've ever done weed. Whenever you're stoned, you kind of get a little cotton mouth, dry mouth feeling. That's how my mouth almost always feels. It does get, you know, heightened when stoned. Also, that's a good reminder. Hydrate. But yeah, that's that. Some good toothpaste help with that? That is good to know. But I'm like, most likely, every test result, it's pointing to chagrins. It could be cancer, and that scares me. So we're just being extra careful. I'm very disheartened by the fact that this happened so quickly after I, you know, quit my professional working job to pursue my passion. I still think that's a decision I would have made even if I knew this was going to happen, though. You know, like, even if I had all the foreknowledge in the universe, even if I knew for a fact that this was cancer, and I knew that before I made that decision, I still probably would have made that decision. There were other decisions I may have changed, like when my mom asked if I wanted to stay on her insurance a few months ago, I said no. I probably should have said yes at that time, which is why I'm like, I'm really hoping it's not too late for me to be added to her insurance, because I am under 26. I'm still a child in the eyes of medical law, so maybe there's a chance. Maybe I could make it. I hope. I'm praying so. Okay, I have skeleton key, so I can just go here. That's good. But yeah, that's yeah, that's it. That's what's going on in Sethland yesterday, in particular. It's been on my mind a lot. I don't think I've cried that much since I had to call my mom in middle school after I got into a fight with a bully and I beat the shit out of him. Because I was like a sweet, innocent kid. I would never do like acts of violence as a kid in middle school. But I got bullied in a position where I needed to, and I beat the shit out of a kid with my iPod. And then I had to call my mom about that when I got in trouble, and I cried on the phone in front of my principal. That was fun. that was, looking back, that was a very fun situation, honestly. You envy my confidence? That's... Be kind and take no shit. Exactly, you get it. Yeah, I got bullied pretty much all through middle school because day one of middle school, I went with an Angry Bird shirt, and that kind of set the jokes and memes about me. And then at one point in my digital media production course, which is where I learned video editing, by the way, a digital media production class in middle school. I learned on Final Cut Pro. I don't even remember which version of it. But I stood up to my bullies. There was one bully in particular I was trying to steal a camera we were using to film. Like, we had a project where we had to film a music video for a song that already existed. We chose Viva La Vida because, honestly, it's a banger song. And also, I originally heard the Minecraft version first and thought, hey, that rules. But obviously I didn't want to do the Minecraft version because that's cringe and it would get me bullied more. No! Why are you dealing with it? No! What are you doing? What are you doing? Why? I mean, okay. Hired Hand sucks. The Hired Hand AI is garbage in this game. Holy fuck. You never stood up to your bullies, but the funny consequence was my brother ended up attacking your bullies for you? Based as hell. That's valid and fair. Yeah. I love to comment on a video. I lied on another video recently where they asked, hey, what was your high school bullying, or what was your school bullying situation? I told them pretty much that exact same story, but the lie was that while I beat the shit out of that kid using my iPod, I had Angry Birds playing on my iPod, which does not happen. I did not have Angry Birds music playing, but I felt like that would be funnier and no one would know that was a lie. So I'm like, I'll lie a little bit in this comment. Yeah, the rest of it was true. That was the last time I fully broke down into complete tears like that. Also on a phone call. I think it was with my dad, not with my mom that time. I remember who exactly picked up. Okay. Where is the bow? There's the bow. Yeah, that was the last time I had a full-scale, like, complete breakdown in tears and everything. I do cry just generally from time to time, and more so now on HRT, because I don't know, it's nice being able to be in touch with my emotions there. That has definitely helped a lot. Also, it gave me titties, and sometimes just the sheer pleasure and euphoria of having tits is nice. I look hot when I wear a tank top now, like, holy. I never used to think I looked hot, in general, and especially not while wearing a tank top. I used to hate wearing a tank top. But damn, I look good now. I'm at a point where I'm like, oh fuck, I look great wearing a tank top. If this is cancer and I wind up going through chemo, I'll probably look less good. But I'm at least happy with how I look now, and I'm sure how good I will look will continue to be better than how I looked beforehand. I might finally have a reason to get rid of my facial hair. I like my facial hair as is. I look better with my facial hair than without it, in my opinion. My mom always thought I looked better without my facial hair. But I like my facial hair. However, if something goes weird and my entire body changes as a result of whatever medical procedures we're about to do, it would objectively be funnier if I started being able to look good without my facial hair. That is pretty silly. It's a little bit goofy. Also, while we're here at the Olmec boss fight, I recently watched this year's SGDQ Spelunky trilogy run, Actually, I want to go get Percy while I can. Okay, actually, wait, no, I don't want to get Percy. I want to put Percy somewhere safe, which I can do. There you go. There's Percy. What up? What up, kitty cat? Okay. That's not good. Okay, this is not where I want Olmec to be. Definitely not here. Fuck. That was on me. I should have climbed up the ladder. Yeah, I watched the Spelunky trilogy speedrun at SJDQ. That was really good. Like, that was a crazy speedrun. I had a very fun time watching that. Because even though I do have some experience with Spelunky Classic, I haven't played it a ton. I don't know much about it, and I didn't watch it a ton compared to, like, Spelunky HD and Spelunky 2. So being able to see all 3 games back-to-back like that in a single speedrun was very fun. I enjoyed that immensely. Go watch that if you haven't seen it yet. SGDQ this year had a lot of fun runs. Also watched the entire Deltarune run. That was supposed to be chapters 1 and 2, turned into chapters 3 and 4 as well. That was fun. That was a silly time. Okay. Hey, good key. Yeah, Shay is really good. I've known Shay mostly through like Undertale theory videos and stuff back in the day, but I did not know that Shay was also a speedrunner, and holy cow, that was a very entertaining speedrun for the Deltarune run. Okay. Yeah. That's what's been happening in my life. Not exactly a positive, uplifting stream, but I am feeling better today than I was yesterday. I literally got the news about my stool sample yesterday, and my doctor's like, hey, we need to get you to colonoscopy as fast as possible. That's on me. I shouldn't have thrown that there. I could probably still make it. It's fine. I just threw it without realizing what I was throwing it at. And I don't need this. Okay. Ghost is coming, but it's fine. Lots of things are okay, well, that might make it a little bit tricky. Perfect. We love it. All of Undertale's 93 endings. That is a lot of endings, though. Let's be 100% honest here. Okay. Whee! Just variation. Yeah, that makes sense. Because there are a lot of... It's less a different ending and more a different line of or different conversation with Sans afterward. Thank you. Love Percy. What up? Yeah, there are a lot of endings in Undertale. That's true. I have been really enjoying Deltarune recently. That's also a good game. I played that entirely off camera, and I think my entire experience with Deltarune will remain entirely off camera. I don't want to... There are some games where the story is too important to be tainted by being an entertainer. And despite how much of myself I am when I'm on camera... Hello, Saber, what's up? Actually, this could be very useful. If I do this right. Perfect. On. Okay, wonderful. I wanted to make sure that we got here without... I used a rope just in case, but I wanted to make sure we can get there again. Okay. I heard Percy somewhere. Where's Percy? Get on the rock dog before these things burn me, because this guy's immune to fire, in case you didn't know that. Yeah, the rock dog is fully immune to fire, which is incredibly helpful. Sorry, buddy. Fuck! That was stupid. That was blatant stupidity. Ah! Yeah. What else has been going on in Seth World? I do have some good news, actually. There is some positive stuff that happened recently. I don't want to get into specifics yet, just because we're kind of now getting started and haven't gotten everything started, but I did get a new client who does not want me just for video editing. There was a client looking for a full-time content manager, and I'm like, oh fuck, that's awesome. I've been managing my own channel's content for years. And while I haven't been I obviously haven't found the point where I'm like full-time just on my own YouTube channel, but I can definitely help someone get to that point. And he's like, yeah, I'm too busy with my other stuff. I want to focus more on Twitch. So I'm like, I can help with that. I can let you focus on Twitch while I handle everything here on like YouTube and whatnot. And that's been fun. We've been talking about that. I've been hiring other editors for him, or not hiring, but like working with other editors for him to they're subcontractors. I guess they're independent contractors for him, but I organize them. It's a whole weird situation, I'm gonna be honest, but it's neat and useful, and it's pretty cool having that opportunity here. That's a positive change that happened recently. Yeah, I've been excited about that. Again, really bad timing for all of this weird medical news to start happening. Am I right? Jetpack would be beautiful here. I can't afford it, which means, unfortunately, I must do the one thing I swore I would never do and give this guy a shotgun. And hope that he blows himself up with that power pack. It doesn't appear he's doing so, which is quite disappointing. There it is. He's still alive? He survived blowing himself up with a power... Okay. I made a big blunder there. That's on me. That's my mistake. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, you're welcome. The whole trans experience has been weird, and it's nice to talk about it with other people. It's nice to help another fellow trans person on your journey. We may be different types of trans, since I am not binary. I'm still bigender. Also, again, if mom, if you're watching this down the line, it's just a catalog of everything that's been happening. Hi, time to talk about what all's been going on here. Yeah, she found out yesterday I'm trans. During the phone call where I was also revealing that I might have cancer. I'm like, that was a lot to put on her. I still feel bad about that. But, yeah. Okay. To be fair, it's not just a lot to put on her, but also a lot to have happening anyway, so... I don't feel too bad, because I'm going through it just as much. Yeah, we're figuring it out. We're gonna try and do all the things we can, and I'm gonna love and live my life as best as I can while I'm here. Probably not cancer, but either way, I think that's a good mentality to go through life anyway with. Love and live my life as long as I can. It's most likely not cancer. We just got some concerning test results that could be cancer. So we're like, hey, I got scared, and you know, that's about it. That's you missed a lot. I thought about waiting, but I'm like, nah, I just want to get into it earlier in the stream. If you want to get into details, you can watch the VOD when it comes out, I guess. Oh, pardon me. Yeah. TLDR. I've been having weird IBS. I thought that was just due to HRT. We got some tests done just to be careful, and you know, I identify what else it could be. Those tests revealed high ANA levels, which means I probably have an anti-immune disorder or disease. I don't know. Is it disorder or disease? I feel like I've heard both. In either case, it's an accurate word. Both disease and disorder are accurate, but I think it's both. Yeah, it's kind of like STDs versus STIs. They both mean the same thing, just a slightly different word for different contexts. Okay, interesting key location. I hope that the eye is pretty close by, because if it's not, That would suck to have to use a ton of ropes to get there. Mystery diagnosis when you're in. Perfect eye location. Wonderful. I might stop stream after this run, or I might put it on pause, because you know how I mentioned having to poop, like, 4 or 5 times before starting the stream? Yeah, I feel the urge coming back up again. This sucks, by the way. Just having to constantly poop is not fun. But yeah. We're gonna get a colonoscopy, try to figure out what the hell's going on in there. But we have evidence that it might be an autoimmune disease/disorder. We have evidence that it might be something worse than that. We have evidence that it could be just some silly little infection thing. Maybe I've got a bacteria climbing around in my booty hole. And disorder. I like that. That's funny. But whatever it is, we're gonna find out. And it's gonna get better. I have faith in that much, at least. Whatever happens, it'll get better. And I want to keep you on the loop with it. I want to stream whenever I get big news like this, positive or negative. Just maybe not even stream it. I might record it sometimes if it's too heavy, and then just post it to my channel. But whatever's happening, I want you to know. I don't want to leave you all in the dark with what's happening to your favorite Twitch streamer on twitch.tv/ODISeth. It'd be weird if you had a different favorite Twitch streamer on twitch.tv/ODISeth, because I'm like, I don't know very many other Twitch streamers on twitch.tv/ODISeth. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one. He's still down there? Bowser's still down there? Fuck, dude. Ugh. Roll. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna switch to Be Right Back, because I don't want to stop streaming. I want to keep playing Spelunky, but I'm gonna give you all some time to just chill while I however long this is gonna take for me to clean out my bowels, apparently. Oh yeah, it's fun. Have a good one, y'all. Well, I'll be right back, like a few minutes at most.
I think that deer are cool.
I'm back. Did Percy say the thing that you made him say? I know Percy's been having issues recently. I don't know if he actually did it. Hold on. Either way, yes, I'm back. He did, yay! That's lovely. Okay, let's go back to Spelunky. Ah! Capture taken. Also, by the way, one of my clients, Papa just posted a video that I edited yesterday. Yeah, honestly, editing this video while I was dealing with everything that's going on was pretty nice and helpful, all things considered. It was nice to take my mind off things. Hold on, can I add that as a link real quick? Is that possible? No, I was gonna say we might show it on stream. Yeah, I was thankfully able to help take my mind off everything that happened yesterday.
Seth, how do you feel knowing that you're in my pockets on my mail route?
I'm in your pocket? That rules, actually. That's actually pretty awesome. I like being a pocket pet. Deer on demand. That's very true. Deer are awesome. If I could have a micro deer in my pocket all the time, I would. And if I could be a micro deer in someone else's pocket all the time, I also would. Being a micro sounds cool. We need to develop the technology. You're so right. Both to turn me into a deer, and also to make me tiny. Just make me real small. That sucked. The toilet is a debugging tool? Yeah. I'm flushing a lot of bugs down the D. The fuck did I mean by that? Hello? Yeah. I felt like doing the IRL face cam today because I'm like, as much as I... Oh no! Oh no! What the fuck? Where is this coming from? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that one at all. Ugh. Weirdly, I do need something 3D printed. Actually, hold on. Let me show you. When I'm a VTuber, this is the camera I use for my hand tracking. So I use this camera. Actually, hold on. Yeah, you can see. I use this camera for like my face tracking and stuff, but this right here is actually a bit more light on that. Perfect. Yeah, this is my hand tracking camera, and it goes around my neck. And it's just like this. I have to have it like angled correctly. Yeah, this is angled right. I have to have it angled correctly to see my hands, which sucks because the moment my hands are like here, it can't see them anymore. So I'm like, I want something 3D printed where I can mount this camera up here, like next to or just underneath my regular camera, or maybe like here next to it. That way you could see. Yeah, it's pretty much a collar. But the problem is it doesn't see like as much as I want it to. I actually have 2 of those neck mount things. Here's the other one. This one broke. Unfortunately, a little piece of plastic broke on it. This one is 3D printed. So I'm like, the piece that holds the camera is literally just this. It's detachable. It comes off of the neck part, off the collar. And I'm like, I would love to get something 3D printed where that it can connect to this without... And then also attach like a monitor or screen or something. I'm gonna move this away. This is too bright. This is too bright for me. My autism wow, that is a huge space between the... I hate some fonts. Some fonts are very silly. I need to change how my chat on screen works. Because it gets a little nasty sometimes. Ah! I unplugged my controller, but it's a wireless controller, so it doesn't matter. I prefer playing wired anyway. Less latency. Fuck you, first of all. Meow! Alright, where's this goddamn, There's the cat. Whee! I shouldn't have We need to delete fonts. No, I do truly believe that fonts are art. Honestly. Fonts are art, and they deserve to be respected as art. But it's really tough to convince people of that. It genuinely is extremely tough to convince people that fonts are art. And I don't know why that's such a challenge, in all honesty. Like, people have a tough time seeing it. There's a lot of work that goes into designing fonts, you know? It is immense. You believe it, yeah. Like, maybe it's just a weird video editor thing in me, but I pay a lot of attention to fonts, and the fonts I use in my videos and thumbnails and all that stuff. Yeah, calligraphy, it's a thing. It absolutely is. For you. I probably should have broken that jar to get the diamond to buy the bomb box, but I'm like, I want the shotgun anyway. Yeah, fonts are art. That's why anytime I'm working with someone, I try to use, it's so easy to pirate a font technically, because you can't copyright the design of the font. Like, the actual characters and text, like, the way then A is written and designed cannot be copyrighted, but the instructions that you give to a computer to draw that letter or that font, that can be copyrighted. So it's very easy to just pirate a font by effectively just making your own font with the same image files of the other fonts. Yeah, some videos of people writing. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful. Got that fontism? Yeah, it's definitely one of my autistic hyperfixations. I don't know enough about fonts in general. Like, I can't go into the history of a specific font if you point it out to me. I'm not that kind of autistic for it. I might be someday, though. It depends on how much time I have. But I would like to do a video about fonts. Because, like, there's a whole thing about anti-aliasing and whatnot, and most of the time anti-aliasing looks good, but there are certain fonts that are definitely clearly designed not to be anti-aliased, and look far better without it on, and people will not know about that and just leave it off anyway. This is a strike level, I can just go. Mainly any font that's emulating a bitmap font. And even actual bitmap fonts, too. But anything that looks like it's supposed to be retro, or like you could see the individual pixels or something like that, those are not made to be anti-aliased. Because if you anti-alias them, it just looks like blurry garbage. It looks bad. It does not look good. I need to throw something down there to activate this trap without... I have an idea. This is a weird idea, but it might work. I want to... Perfect. I mainly just wanted to make sure that this guy doesn't get hurt or blame me for hurting him from anything I throw down there. I also don't want him to shoot me. Nice. I already feel I need to poop again. What the fuck? I hate my body. This sucks. I just pooped. I'm going to suppress it, and it's probably not a good thing. Also, this Bowser sprite, I believe these are the sprites from Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story for the DS. I started playing the 3DS remake recently. That's pretty fun. I've never played the 3DS remake. I've only played the original version of Bowser's Inside Story on the DS. It's a good game. It's definitely more of an RPG than I remember it being. I'm gonna be honest. I remember a lot more of the, like... I don't remember. I remember the funny Vor moments. And all the other various fetishes that were put in that game. Why does Bowser's Inside Story have so many kinks? Like, obviously, there's Vor. That's the clear one. It's called Bowser's Inside Story. There's also, like, feederism, there's inflation, there's macro-micro, there's growth. There's a lot. There's Clonecest, the Dragon Tail. Yeah, macro. There's so much in that game, and it's very strange. Nintendo's like, yeah, let's put all of our kinks in this game. And we know they're kink. It's Nintendo, not Alpha Dream, because Nintendo does this sometimes. They put a lot of weird kinks in a lot of their games, but it's very strange to me that Bowser Inside Story has pretty much all of them. Everything you've ever... Yeah, Peach getting out of Bowser. This is because I robbed this guy earlier. Everything's so fucking expensive because I robbed him earlier. You know what I'm gonna do again? Once I get Von Horsing, I want to get Von Horsing first. That's priority 1. It's a good game. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about the kinks in it. If anything, that's probably a part of why I like the game. It would be very cute to have a little micro friend. Just hanging out, vibing with you. It's all the way up there. Oh. Alright. This is gonna be tough to get back up to. Yeah, this might be impossible to get back up to at this part. You could put them in bed. Okay, I might be able to make that jump, actually. Hold on. This seems doable. Nice. By bed, do you mean your mouth? Because that's what a lot of my macro friends mean when they say put a micro in bed. Micros belong in the pajama pocket. You said bra? Ooh! I'm bad at reading. That is a funny place to put micros, indeed. Bras and undies. Again, my mom might watch the stream VOD later if I do die, so that's gonna be really fun for her to listen to me talk. Let me go get my shotgun. Let me go get my shotgun. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I want to get out of there before he shots. Wahoo! Let's go. We gaming so hard right now. Oh. Of course Vlad is going to be at the bottom. I heard explosions. I did not inherently hear lava, but that doesn't mean there's not lava. No lava, no lava, no... Ooh, no lava. All the way down. You. I don't want to hurt you. I really don't want to hurt this guy. Because if I do, he's going to be annoying for much longer than he is going to be already. Oh, this is gonna suck, actually. What I'm going to do is go over here and hope that he runs this direction into the lava. Because if he hurts himself... Okay. He did not run that direction into the lava. Where the fuck did he go? Come on, buddy. This guy's actually starting to scare me. I lost him. And that's never a good thing. A lost shopkeeper... Okay. Still alive. Don't have my shotgun anymore, but that's okay. He's down here. Okay, perfect. This is the one from earlier then. Not the one at the exit. There's going to be another one. And yep, there it is. Okay. If I... Now I kind of wish there was lava, honestly. That would make this part easier. Yep, that's devastating. Well, you have to write in the testament a lot of words to not Google. That, I don't know what the testament is. What's a testament? Oh, character select. Game has a lot of characters. I only play my character because this was made to me by a very good artist. Like, just as on a complete whim, they did an entire sprite sheet for me as fan art. I'm like, fuck yeah, I love this one. There's a lot of other characters in this game. This is also a fan character for Landy. I think Landy actually made this themselves. But Landy's pretty cool, a fellow streamer. Mostly Spelunky streamer, but they do other things. Hi Landy, what up? I don't know why I went to the character select screen. I didn't intend to. I just clicked on it on accident. Whoops. Okay. Here we are. Yeah, let's keep going with the Spelunkin. That was a bad idea. I meant to forward with that, and I didn't. It's gonna be a lot of resets here, y'all. Alright. Okay. Well, that's mean. Percy's right here, so it's worth it. That's more mean. I might reset. Actually, with the pitchers, yeah, I'm resetting. I don't. 1-1 is evil. It's like if I take a single point of damage, it's not worth continuing the run sometimes. I need to get better at Spelunky. I don't need to get better at Spelunky. I want to get better at Spelunky. Cozy stream. Yeah, we're gonna try and be cozy stream for the rest of this. After the chaos that was the start of this stream, we deserve a nice, chill, relaxing time where I don't shit my pants on stream. I've threatened to shit my pants so many times in previous streams. This is the one time we don't want that to happen. Just throw that there. No, don't fall all the way down here. Okay. Human sacrifice, human sacrifice, human sacrifice, human sacrifice. Okay, I think he's only one hit away, so he's gonna be a dead sacrifice. But, actually, I might be able to get him there and quickly. Nope, okay. Oh, he's still alive, nice. Who was the one I hit then? Was there one I hit? Maybe it just fell down. I only need one more living sacrifice then. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that lizard alive. Probably get the turkey. If I can find Percy, that would be super fucking helpful. Ooh, there's Percy. I'll happily take Percy. What up, my kitty cat? How you doing? This should get me the Kabbalah. I must put you here. And then kill both of these things. They don't bother me while I'm taming the other turkey. Oh! I'm going on a journey to make this sacrifice happen without using my ropes. It's you! Okay. Oh, pardon me. And this should be the Kabbalah, if I did my math right. Let's see how good I am at math. Let's go! Hell yeah. I have the skeleton key. It's a turkey level, so I don't need to worry about the Uja eye. Spectacles. I might as well get. I meant to get the rope pile, not the pitcher's mitt. Ugh! Evil. Evil. Okay. Well, mean. Alright, Turkey, I'm sorry, but you've lived out your purpose. And thankfully, I was able to get that without you taking a hit by the arrow, which is a good thing. Okay. Lovely. I already have spectacles, I don't need them again. In case you're not too familiar with Spelunky, by the way the Kapala works, that little cup I have in the top left, it effectively gives me partial vampirism. You know those little blood droplets that drop out of me and enemies when they get hit? It's not just enemies, my allies as well. Anything alive when they get hit will drop some blood particles. And those blood particles, I think it's like 6 of them, will heal me 1 damage. Which is pretty useful. As a result, though, there are some strategies when I encounter like actual vampire enemies in Volcana that can, if I play my cards right, get me infinite health, which is good. I definitely do not want to rob a shopkeeper unless they have like a jetpack or something. I think a jetpack is probably the only item that's worth robbing a shopkeeper for right now, and even then, it's not that worth it, all things considered. Simply because... How'd you get up there, Bowser? What the heck? I've never seen him bounce that high. My god. Okay. 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 It's fine. It's fine. I've never seen them bounce that high. He's not supposed to be Bowser, I know, but the Quillbeck is the original name of that boss. The mod doesn't change anything about how his AI works, it just changes his texture. That is unmodified behavior, I just don't understand that behavior. Why did he jump? Why did he get the hops when I threw a lizard at him that way? He went all the way up there to the top platform. I've never seen that. I played this game since it came out, and I've never seen that. Absolutely crazy. Solar flare changed a bit. I don't think so. Oh my goodness. Maybe that's what's happening to my colon. Maybe that's what happened to my booty. I don't have an autoimmune disorder. I just a cosmic bit flipped in my butthole. I had a cosmic bit flip. That's what happened. Excellent. Come down. Good boy. Good little caveman. Look at you. I hate it when it happens. You're so right. Ugh. Speedrunners everywhere. It's never the fun bit either. Yeah, why can't a cosmic bit flip just give me wings? Why'd it have to give me IBS and potentially cancer? Again, most likely not cancer, but potentially. Like, can the bit that make your booty flip bigger? That's called HRT, babe. HRT made my booty bigger. My booty's fat now. Oh my god. I got a dumpy. I have a dumpy now. It's great. I love it. Okay. Still no Uja I, which is fine. Because I have the Kapala, it's okay if I take a little bit of damage. I don't like taking unnecessary damage where unnecessary, though. Because it makes it difficult to heal. Okay. Well, these make things a little bit easier. Okay. Because... Sorry, Percy, one more time. Look how much health that is. The Royal Honey is worth, I think, 6 points of health. It's a lot of health. Okay, this mole's gonna be a problem if I don't get rid of it now. Wonderful. I didn't even need to kill it, I just wanted it to be gone. Okay. Well, there's the eye location. Where's the key? There's the key. Okay. Good news is I can get the key. I do have to use... I've got to use a rope to get up there. And I've got to use a bomb to get down here. This is just a mess. And it didn't even kill the mole. Ugh. Natalie, you're already a silly little critter. If that bit were to be flipped, you would stop being a silly little critter. It would turn you back into just a regular old not critter. I don't know what the opposite of a critter is. Okay, blow up, blow up, blow up, blow up. Yeah, perfect. 13 health with a Kapala, going to Volcana. In theory, if I do this right, I could do the 99 health trick. I used to call it the infinite health trick. You can't get infinite health. It does stop at 99. You can't. A 99 health is not infinite in this game. You can lose 99 health in the snap of a fingers. Lava will still kill you with 99 health, which is rough. It's a tough punishment. Okay, the key's up there, which is a borderline psychotic location for the key, honestly. This sucks. Good news is I can place a bomb there, which is nice. That's a miserable key location, honestly. Okay. Fantastic. Imagine if lava's coded to do 100 damage. I don't know what it specifically is coded for. I think it just instantly destroys your character. I think it just kills you immediately. Same thing with getting crushed. If you get squeezed between two tiles, like a moving tile or one of the crush traps, it instantly kills you, no matter how much health you have. I think it's just coded to destroy your character model. Okay, I can still make this jump, don't worry. Perfect. That was a little bit of a scary sequence of events. Thanks. Thanks. Alright. I mean, we might as well try to go to Cosmic Ocean. This run is giving us everything we need for it. Might as well. Might as well give it a try. It gave me a free Kapala. It gave me Uja I pretty easily. I haven't been to Don't touch that. That will throw the runaway immediately. Avoid that like the plague. All right, here we go. I'm gonna make sure that's still accessible for later. There's the bow, perfect. Cool. Let me go just break the pickaxe while we're here. That didn't break it? What? Where's the other one? Is there another one? Oh, no, I broke the other one. All right, fine. Yeah, Carnelian's a very sweet bean. Okay, yeah, perfect. I don't want to get soft lock down there. I wouldn't be soft lock, I just have to use a rope to get out. Oh, and I didn't want that. Okay. Just don't get hit by her. If Tun hits me, I get poisoned, and I don't like that, no matter how much health I have. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Okay, that's actually... I just saw the rock dog. That makes this a little more difficult. I'm gonna go a different way. Nice! Oh, heck yeah. This sucks. This sucks, actually. Hold on. Because I need to somehow get in that tiny hole. And I think that's not going to be possible because the conveyor belt's up there. So, what I'm going to try to do, if I do this right... That didn't help! Okay. That did not help in the slightest. I am in a very tricky pickle right now. This sucks. Okay, there's a rock dog over there on that side. Nah! Okay. Yeah. That was tough. I think with the information available to me, I did what I could. I did as best I could to survive that, but that was tough. I think there was very low likelihood of me getting through that whole situation. Hey, the game sometimes just decides the run ends here, buddy. Sometimes there's not a way around a tough set of traps like that. With that rock dog stationed right after the lava pool, and nothing I could do to avoid the rock dog, I thought maybe if I went the other way, like went to the right, there's a chance, but that conveyor belt screwed me there, and I messed up the timing to blow it up without also drop the lava down on me. Oh well. It happens, it happens. But yeah, that was really good. I did get to see the Natalie art. That was very pretty. You did a great job, Carnelian. I actually did not know you were an artist before that, so that's pretty darn neat. Well, should have used rope. Alright. I'm eepy. I'm tired. What was worse, honestly, about yesterday? Not only did I get the weird, like, medical news yesterday, But the night before then, there was a giant thunderstorm that blew through my town. Blew through my little suburb here. And it woke me up at 2 a.m. and I couldn't go back to sleep. So not only did I deal with everything that happened yesterday medically, but I was also running on, like, no fucking sleep. I was so goddamn tired yesterday. But I still got that pop-em-up video out. Heck yeah! I really enjoyed that pop-em-up video. That was so much fun. It was very nice to help take my mind off things. And also, holy cow, it's so chaotic every time. Genuinely, pop-em-up videos are so much fun to edit every single time. I enjoy them infinitely. Hi. Thank you. I was hoping that'd be enough space to blow them up. Sometimes it's not, and then I have to throw another bomb or kill them another way. And thankfully, that time was pretty easy. Okay. Ooh. Okay. This is good news, Mark. We can beat it. Okay. Well, that might as well happen. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Perfect. Alright. It's weird. I keep forgetting that I'm using my face cam. Yeah, hey, sometimes I gotta, you know? I love Percy. I love Percy. Sometimes you gotta send him to his mother. That's his mom, by the way. Canonically, Kali is his mom. Don't look into that. Don't fact check me on that, please. Let me have this. Ah! I'm surprised. Usually the cobras instantly spit poison the moment they spawn. I'm surprised that one didn't. Or maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Where the hell is the exit? I got rid of both the platforms thinking the exit was going to be on the left and it wasn't, and I died as a result. Maybe I should stop. Maybe I should stop streaming. I don't know. How are y'all feeling? You want me to keep going? I feel like at this point it's just lazy lunky. I'm like, is this engaging? I don't know. It doesn't need to be engaging. I talked about my fears with pot. They're having a nice little conversation. Look at those guys. They're having a chat. Look at them. Aww. I wish I knew what they were saying. Okay. Good for them. I hope they had a good day. Whatever's going on there. What would make me happiest, honestly? I want to watch Akira. I've never seen Akira, and I don't know why. Just that's the mood right now. I kind of want to watch it. Is it a good movie? I keep hearing it's a good goddamn movie because every movie and TV show on the universe references it. It's just that good. But I've never seen it. I should change that one of these days. Okay. Yep. I knew that was gonna be a problem. Well, bad news is it's going to be really tough to sacrifice this lizard. Yeah, you need to watch it. I like cool body horror. Body horror's surprisingly fun. It is enjoyable. I used to dislike body horror. It's kind of grown on me. That wasn't a pun. I guess it could have been. It's grown on me. Ha 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 ha. Ooh. This makes it easy at least. Where would Percy be here? Do not see that silly cat. I also don't see where the Uja Eye is. Neither of which are necessary. They're both The VODI I is necessary to go to the Cosmic Ocean. Percy's just helpful at this point. Oh, is this your voice echoes level? Was I not paying attention? If it's a voice echoes, then I'm screwed. Yeah, this is an echoes level. Oh! Of course it's an echoes. I should have noticed. There's Percy at least. Hi. I'll take these. At least you'll help me get myself some health. Perfect. I wish I didn't have to run ads. I'm still so... I set my ads to be the minimum. The least amount of ads possible. It's literally 30 seconds every, I think, hour and a half. But I have to set them, because if I don't, Twitch will set them to whatever it wants itself, and I have no control over it. Which is very evil. Advertisements are evil. I still truly believe that. I will always prefer and support sponsorships over ads. When watching a YouTube video, I try not to skip the sponsorship segments, because, like, A, I want YouTubers to continue getting sponsored, but also B, you have control over what appears on your channel for sponsorships. You have no control over what ads appear on your YouTube or Twitch channel. You can say, hey, I generally don't want a gambling ad to appear on my channel, but YouTube's infamous for not knowing what the fuck gambling is. Like, it still thinks Balatro is gambling sometimes. And that's not gambling at all. Oh, this sucks. I make some good point. I'm like, I have no bombs. Okay. I have no bombs. The ghost is about to spawn. This sucks. I'm like, if I want my channel, my content, to be used to advertise something, I at least want to know what's being advertised. I want to have some choice in the matter. I want to advertise a product that I support and love, or at least have checked the ethics of to know whether that's something I want to be associated with my channel or not. If advertisers have that level of control, they can choose not to air their ads against someone that says swear words or who's talking about sex or drugs or violence or anything like that. Yeah, I know, like, so many YouTube ads break YouTube content policy, and it's very strange to me. Why can the advertisers choose who they put their ads next to, but we don't choose whose ads our content is being used to promote? You know? And that's YouTube and Twitch. I'm mad at both platforms. I'm mad at any advertising platform that does that. Mobile game ads. Okay, wait. Mobile game ads are kind of funny, though. I do like those. I do have ad block on my phone, though. I like downloading. There's a lot of, like, free mobile game games that are clearly designed. How do I serve ads if someone turns them off? Yeah, exactly. Sure. But for me, I want to at least know what's being advertised on my channel. That's why I like sponsorships. It's very cool. It's nice that I can say yes or no to certain sponsorships. I think, here, let me check exactly how many. Stream Elements is telling me I have 9 sponsorship offers right now that I have not said anything to. I've not responded to because I'm like, I'm not interested in these. I don't really want these. They don't seem like the kind of things I want to promote. And maybe they'll change. Maybe they do become something I want to promote as I learn more about them, but, like, that's a choice I have. And then that's when I do promote something, like formerly Monster Smut Secret Club, you knew that was something I genuinely cared and supported. I genuinely enjoyed and wanted to promote that. I can't do that with the ads. I have 0 control over my ads. I just have to run ads on Twitch. Even if I leave the affiliate program, even if I choose Not anymore, not anymore. I should remove that from my bio. Things have been changing at Monster Smut Sticker Club as a result. Whether temporary or permanent, I'm not promoting them at this time. Hopefully that changes. I'd like to be able to promote them again, because they were a good service, but stuff is happening. It's unfortunate. And like, you can call it integrity in sponsorships. Even the people who don't have integrity should still be allowed to choose, you know? Like, the channels like Mr. Beast size, for instance, where they have all the money in the world and they take every sponsorship that pays them enough money for it. They don't need integrity, but they still should have the right to pick and choose. I want this ad, I don't want this ad. And that makes, that would A, grant us more money. That, my key got thrown into the lava because this fire dog hit me. Why'd I stand there again? Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so stupid right now. You can tell my brain cells are draining. I'm so sleepy. Yeah, exclamation mark jump. You can make your stream Oh yeah, by the way, in case you don't know, you can change which Pokemon you are. You can type exclamation mark extension or go down to the little panel underneath the stream. Yeah, if you never had to see a fake... Yeah, there's a lot of fake, non-accredited universities out there, which, I'm going to be honest, they can be useful. They're valuable in that they can give you education. But if I'm going to take an ad for like one of those non-accredited universities, I'm going to be extremely clear and upfront. This will not count. This is strictly for learning things. This won't count toward a degree or whatnot. And I don't have the ability to say that if one of those ads go on my channel. That's not something I even have the right to mention to you. Actually, I do have the right to mention to you. It's stupid otherwise because I'm mentioning it now. But like, I want to have the choice and the permission and the power. Yeah, I know that YouTube's the client. YouTube's being gracious enough to let creators make money off the ads that they're being sold. And that sucks. I wish we had a different program. I wish there was a better program for advertising. Now, at least on YouTube, you can truly disable ads. And I think I might disable ads on my channel going forward. It's nice having kind of residual revenue on my channel, because I do make a little bit of money each month of people who watch my old videos. And it would suck to lose that, but it's not a ton of money, in all honesty. It's... Okay, I gotta be very careful here. I killed Percy. That was not very careful. Whoops. Did not intend to do that. But on Twitch here, at least, even if I choose to leave the affiliate program as a whole and say I don't want to make any more money from Twitch, even if I disable subscribers and the donations and bits and whatnot, I cannot opt out of ads. It is impossible to stream on Twitch without ads. Why? That sucks. That sucks and is evil, in my opinion. This also sucks. This is a very, yeah. That's a rough spawn. Can I stream on YouTube without ads? I think so, but all of y'all are already used to me on here, and I don't want to learn how to switch to a new platform. I'm gonna be honest. Plus, on YouTube, you have to make the thumbnail first before a stream. And that always feels difficult to me. I don't know how to do that. Oh, I actually don't know. I would assume so. Because you can stream on YouTube even if you're not an affiliate. And YouTube will not play ads if you're not an affiliate, regardless of what for. Like, whether it's a stream or anything. So I would assume it's possible to stream on YouTube. I might look into that, actually. Let's find out. Actually, screw it. You know what? After this run, I'll pull up YouTube Studio and we'll figure it out, and then I might stop the stream after we do a little bit of investigation into how those policies work. I really wanted those spring shoes. Has limitations if your profile isn't verified to 15 minutes max. That's true. This sucks. I should have brought something. Okay, well, I would have liked to find Percy. I hear Percy. Percy might be underneath. I also heard the turkey man. I don't care, I'm leaving. I'm skedaddling. Oh, not going this way. Yeah, let's, after I die or win this run, watch this be the run I make it all the way Cosmic Ocean. But whenever we're done with that, we'll check and see about YouTube streaming ad policies. Okay. That did not blow him up. Whoops. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, just be careful here. Okay. I'm out of stuff to throw at him. This, wonderful. I don't know how much more health he has, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. The chest at least is, I think, invincible, so he can't destroy it. Okay. Perfect! Wow, that was... I've never gone that far out of my way to kill him. I'm gonna be honest. That was pretty fun. I keep hearing Percy. Is Percy underneath? Or Percy might have been to the right. Okay. There's Percy. Perfect. Yeah, usually when the bomb trick doesn't work, I just throw another bomb. But I'm like, why not? Let's save my bombs. Let's go out of our way to try and kill this guy. Without bombs. Hot take, I think Twitch giving me control over when I play ads is annoying in the first place, because now I end up in the situation where you get an intro ad, a 3-minute ad, possibly even a banner ad, but inconsistently depending on the channel. Yeah, exactly. There's so much. And YouTube also lets you control where ads go, but also only somewhat. There was a lot of pushback because they recently changed it. I don't know how recent this was. This was a few months ago, honestly. But they changed it so that ads will sometimes, even if you set manual ads on a given time point, sometimes ads will even... Hello? What happened there? Climbing gloves? What the fuck were you doing, my guy? Okay. Twitch just handle themselves. Yeah. I'm mad at ads. I encourage ad block wherever possible. Okay. I'm gonna go pull up my YouTube stuff, and then we'll quit out of Spelunky while that's happening. Yahoo! Okay. Perfect. That's not revealing anything. Oh, I did take a screenshot. Yeah, that's right. Forgot I did that. Okay. Let's find out whether we can disable ads on streams, because I don't know how that works. Yeah, I like the song. This one bangs. Here, I'll even switch it to show the song. Oh, can I do that? Wait, I might have added the song to this layout. What the heck? Now playing music, okay, that's what it's called. I'm looking for now playing music. Oh, there it is. It is here. That's not, okay, I see where that is. Perfect, we'll just move that here. Wonderful. Okay, excellent. There you go. Now you can see the song. Let's put it above my, should I put it above the stream avatars? That's funnier to have it underneath the stream avatars, I think. Also, yeah, okay. So this is my YouTube studio. I'm gonna do what I can to make sure. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna hide something just to make sure. Oh, fun. Okay. Well, that will actually tell me. Good thing I'm not showing that on camera. There's something in YouTube that will explicitly tell me information that should not be public. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. Okay. For ads, this is what I see for watch page ads, where people watch videos. I'm earning from ads and YouTube Premium on the watch page. So when people watch my videos, I make more money from Premium, honestly, than I do from ads. And so, honestly, it's better anyway. I've done a great job rating my uploads as, against our ad-friendly guidelines. Yay! Ad categories. So here's what I can do. I can block specific ad categories on specific locations, which is good. I could say, hey, these are all the categories available to me. I don't want alcohol promoted on my stream. I'm okay with black magic, astrology, and esoteric. I mean, I guess I don't really care. Cosmetic procedures and body modification. Girly pop. I got a piercing already. I'm fine with that being promoted. Dating, sure. Drugs and supplements. Did I not block that? Oh, it's like actual medication. Gambling, I blocked. Get rich quick, definitely blocked that. That's new. I did not see that. Politics, block that, yeah. Reference to sex? Perfect for my channel. Yeah. I guess I could theoretically block all of this, but this is the most control I have over, like, over my ads. But I can't, and the thing is, oh wait, hold on, no, that's my rating accuracy. So for, like, specific things, if there's a specific website I don't want to be promoted, I could theoretically put it in here, but I don't know what websites are advertising on my channel. These are the two that I've decided to block because I've been told they were promoted on my channel and I didn't want them that way. I'm like, no, that's not good. I definitely don't want that. No. Let's hide that, actually. I should not have clicked on that. What else could be here? I'll probably cut this out of the actual VOD if that's all right with y'all. Just this ending section. But no, I don't want to look at the agreements. Okay, is there any way to see the live stream ads? YouTube live stream ad policies. Okay, hold on. This is advertiser friendly guidelines for. Does it say anything about live streams though? Okay, our policies apply to all portions of your content, but that's not. That tells you what's like. Can I disable ads for? Okay, disable ads during a live stream. I forgot they separated as two words. Monetize my live stream. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I think this is what we're looking for. So you can earn revenue on your live stream by turning on ads. They should. Yeah, that would be helpful. If I could see all the ads that have been played on my channel, that'd be nice. Ads on live streams, your channel monetize the monetization turn on for your live stream. YouTube will trigger ads to serve on your content. Ad serving is not guaranteed to make some. Okay, boom, 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 perfect. But it looks like specifically if monetization is turned on for your stream, so that ads will be served. But you can turn off monetization. It looks like you might be able to turn off monetization for your stream. That's what that information says, I think. I don't know. In either case, that's about as deep as I'm going into that. I worry if I go too deep, I might accidentally dox myself. So, thank you all for tuning into this. This has been a bit of a chaotic stream, just talking about everything here. I'm gonna do a little bit of editing before I am gonna upload this VOD. Do a little editing there, just to make sure I didn't accidentally dox myself. I don't think I did. I don't think I showed anything that would dox me, but just in case, I want to be clear here. Yeah, I can get money for it or not. Independently, we choose to run ads or not. Okay. My reading of this, if your channel is monetized and monetization is turned on for your live stream, YouTube will trigger ads to serve on your content. But that somewhat implies that if you're not monetized, they will not serve ads. Well, maybe I should investigate this more. We'll check the help community. We'll see if that's got anything for me here. Never states I won't. You're right. You're right. That is true. Ads on live. No, okay. But I check the community. I don't care about the actual post. I'm trying to check the community ones. No. Okay, whatever. YouTube's dumb. My understanding, my reading this implies that ads won't be served if you choose to have your stream unmonetized. But I can't know for sure. You know, it's great. Let's start. Let's go live. Let's see how going live works right now. Get set up to start. I don't care. Oh, later date. I have to do this. Okay, hold on. Just make sure. Built-in webcam. Recommended for streaming software. I'm gonna do streaming software. Okay. Just want to make sure. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, so we're getting information. Good news is the stream key is hidden, so I think I can show this, but I want to be very, very careful here. Okay. Oh. Okay. This is on a screen where I can show you, because this doesn't show anything. This is the setting up a schedule for streams on Twitch. It's saying turn on automated ads. If I go here in monetization defaults, I can say monetization on or off. Choose how you want to monetize your live streams. Pre-roll and display ads are automatically inserted when monetization is turned on. These settings apply to all new streams created in YouTube Studio. Okay. An overlay for breaks. Oh, that's cool that you can set up a separate overlay for breaks. That's cool. I like that. Thank you, Carnelian. That's fun. My understanding, it says that ads are enabled, or ads are automatically inserted when monetization is on. And it specifically says pre-roll and display ads. You can even disable mid-roll ads too. So I'm guessing, because those are automatically inserted when monetization is turned on, my understanding of how that reads is that if it's turned off, ads will not be added to the stream. Let's learn more. This is the same page we were at previously. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, I'm just gonna make absolutely certain this doesn't. Yeah, I'm gonna leave now. We're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I think this is a good time for ending it, because I'm like, we're diving into the depths of YouTube. My understanding is that you can stream on YouTube without ads. Don't know if that's 100% true or not. Before I go though, I am going to ask you all to go watch this video. It's a video I edited for Pop Mutt. It is very silly and very good. I like it. Go watch that. Go enjoy the Pop Mutt video. Thank you for helping me out today. I needed this. I needed just a relaxing stream, and this is today's been rough, and I hope I get some rest as well. Go watch that. Go watch that. Go watch the thingy, the video I edited for Pop Mutt. It's good. It's funny. It has a bunch of VTubers. I love you all. Goodbye, my friends.